I'm making a part two of this because it is such a potentially serious week I see in the future of the club. I'm seriously worried now. This is not something to be dramatic about. This happens in Russian football a lot. It is not unusual for clubs to go out of existence, to take voluntary relegation. Some have managed to cling on by the skin of their teeth by converting into a different PLC, different company, whatever you want to call it, reforming as an amateur club. Now, something similar to this has happened before for very different reasons. For Tumen, a lack of funding completely. Around the turn of the century, Tumen's first team folded altogether. They just said, we're not going to have a first team. We're going to play with young players in the amateur leagues. And for 2 or 3 years, that's what happened. Eventually, they did reform and they entered a first team into the second division. And that's what we see now. But the reason I'm particularly worried, well, is a number of reasons, really. One, because this is now, like I say, the third 6-point deduction in the space of 5 months, all for the same incident, so it's not going to go away. And I didn't realise quite how quickly these extra point deductions would come around again. The president, Alexander Popov, I have on good authority from the best journalists in the city, he is absolutely determined not to pay the fine because he's convinced that the club have done nothing wrong. And I think he has half a case, to be fair. It all centres around a document that was not signed by any official at the club other than the manager at the time, who then was proven to be corrupt. He was taking match-fixing bungs. And he also is president of the mini football club, the futsal team and the hockey team. Both of them are doing very well, very successfully, generating a lot more income. MFK Tumen will play Barcelona in the Champions League of futsal this week coming up. And the hockey team were runners-up in the Hockey League last year. So he has other projects that are more interesting.